Hey YouTube, what's going on? So I'm gonna talk a little bit about today's meet in New York, the 2013 Adidas Grand Prix. Like the first outdoor big meet of the season, and the main thing I wanted to talk about was David Rudisha. David Rudisha, arguably the best 800-meter runner, possibly of all time. I mean, you could go see the 2012 London 800 men's final race. You'll probably be like, "Oh shit, it's unbelievable." David Rudisha is crazy at the 800, and the fact that now that he's of course beatable, not invincible. He's got of course competition, but today was not really the best idle conditions for running. It was cold, little rainy, wet. And David Rudisha ran 145 point. It was 145. I didn't get to see the meet though. However, I did see results, and I gotta say is Rudisha, he's just warming up. This first race of the season, you're not good. Of course, you're not gonna run your best. You just want to get out there, see how it feels, and of course, I'm pretty sure when I watch the video later on, that 145 for him was just going to look like he was just jogging, because he probably was. And yeah, the 800 is so deep, crazy with talent right now. With all these young runners that are running, like sub 144, it's just ridiculous. Again, like what I said just earlier. Watch the London Olympics, the 800-meter men's final race, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Now, of course, you had Americans in there, Robbie Andrews, Leo Manzano, but as much as I want America, hope doing well at least at that distance, I don't see that coming anytime soon. Unless some young guy, some young kid, who's a stud, high school, college, or becomes out of nowhere pretty much and starts dominating, and he's running really fast and no one can keep up with him, and he's driven to be the best that he can be and possibly be the best in the world. And yeah, I get the U.S. prevailing that. Other than that, we're not going to dominate that distance for a long time. I'm not being a pessimist, I'm just being a realist. But anyways, yeah, that's my sort of inside thoughts on that race. Again, it's exciting though. I can't wait to see what Rudisha does throughout the rest of the season. Especially the World Championships. I know for a fact he is going to be there in the men's 800-meter final there in Moscow later this summer. Can he get a world record? Possibly. 140.8, 140.7. I definitely see that. That's definitely possible. Some people are saying like 140. Kind of pushing it, but it's not impossible. It's definitely possible. Could Rudisha do it? Well, I mean, yeah, he's 24 years old, and I mean, if he stays healthy enough, I mean, it's throughout his 20s, mid to late 20s, you never know. You just never know. He could, or he couldn't. I just, just hope it's the best. See what happens, and time will tell. So Rudisha, good job on your victory today, though, in New York. And I'll look forward to seeing you race and all the other runners race all throughout the outdoor track season. Yes. I'm not a huge fan of baseball or stuff like that, and the fact that the Lakers are out of the playoffs in basketball, I'm like, alright, fuck those sports stuff. So track and field, baby, track and field. Alright, peace.